Hey, I want to kind of start the presentation off with sort of what motivated me to actually do this class. And that is when I moved to North Carolina, I came here as a school teacher and I went into State Employees Credit Union to apply for a mortgage. And the banker said, on a school teacher's salary, I don't know, Linda. Well, let's just take the application and see how it goes. So anyway, she starts off the, usual demographic information and stuff. And then she says, okay, tell me about your debt. How much debt do you have? And I said, well, I don't have any debt. And she sighs and says, what's your car payment, Linda? And I said, I don't have a car payment. Well, what about your student loans? I don't have any student loans. Well, what about credit cards? I said, I don't know. I owe $12 to Sears. She's like, RV? No. Timeshare? No. She's like, so you don't have any debt? And I'm like, I don't know how many times I have to answer this question. No, I don't have any debt. So she's like, oh, well, maybe you will qualify for a mortgage. And I said, well, wait a minute. Why did you do that to me? Doesn't everybody live this way? And she said, no, Linda, they don't. Now, in my mind, I knew people had debt because I thought, if somebody breaks their leg and they're out of work for 6 months, or some big medical procedure that is only partially covered by insurance and they have to come up with the other part. I mean, I knew life happened to people, but I didn't realize that people got into debt from having lunches with people or car repairs and things that they didn't have money, sort of an emergency fund prepared for to deal with, so they had to put it on a credit card. I didn't know that people behave like that, and I realized, oh my gosh, a lot of people don't understand how money works. So ironically, when I was interviewing for this job and I looked at this curriculum here, as I'm going through the pages, I'm like, yes, these are some of the things that I had in place in my own life. So I got really excited about teaching it. And I'm really looking forward to sharing the ideas that are encapsulated in this wonderful 2-part program, this being part 1. And this is kind of like the defense, and part 2 is kind of like the offense. And it has to do with how you arrange your money, and how to live within your means, and a lot of things like that. So the first thing I want to tell you is you can get out of debt, you can build savings, and you can get on the path to independence financially, or financial independence. This course will give you the sort of the playbook as to how to do that. But I'm also living proof that this stuff works, because this is how I live my life. And this is what allowed me to buy my freedom, so that I can sit in front of you today and be self-employed, and that make financial sense to do so. So I'm really excited, and I'm looking forward. And there'll be lots of pauses to ask questions, and certainly I'm available to meet post this. If you want to speak more specifically about your life than you're comfortable in the group setting, it's totally understandable. Money's a pretty private thing, and I definitely honor that. So I'm also available to have appointments. I will not be selling anything during this class. This is a strictly educational opportunity. My idea of sort of evangelizing how you can live and experience